Alrighty, we have a new light side ship coming in, the Marauder. It is for Galactic Republic. There's going to be 3 crewed individuals in this one. So, I already did the Developer's Insights. Hopefully you checked that one out. That one was actually pretty short compared to the normal Developer's Insights videos, because there really wasn't much to say. CG didn't have much to say, and I didn't really have too much extra to add. But this is the fun or better video, the kit reveal, the one that everybody cares about. So, let's get into it. Alright, the basic is more than soldiers. Obviously, it's not going to be anything too special. It's just hops in, does a little shooting, boom, bam. That's how all the ships are. Final text. Deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict target lock for 2 turns on them and a random enemy that didn't already have it. If Marauder has Valor, this target lock can't be resisted, and grant a random ally Valor for 2 turns who doesn't already have it. Alright, that's cool. So if he has... what does it say? If he has Valor, the target lock can't be resisted. That's not bad. And then you grant it to another ally. That's not bad either. Special one. Tech turn. Cooldown 8. Jeez. That's a big cooldown. That's Annihilate for context. This better be a solid move if you gotta have a cooldown of 8. Final text. Deal... whoops, what's happening? Deal physical damage to all enemies. Enemies who are critically hit by this attack are inflicted with ability block for 1 turn. If Marauder has Valor, this attack has plus 75% critical chance, and all allies gain critical chance up, critical damage up, and offense up for 2 turns. While Marauder has Plan 99, reduce the cooldown of this ability by 4. Oh, okay. That helps. From 8 to 4, as long as he has Plan 99, though. We haven't learned about that yet. Target lock. It means that this enemy has plus 75% critical chance and enemies can't resist ability block. Does that mean that that means the enemy that has target lock can't resist ability block, right? That doesn't mean everybody, right? That's what I would think. I don't know. Behind enemy lines, cooldown of 3. The other one's 8 and this one's 3. This one's pretty normal and it's special too. That's goofy. Oh, it looks like a little wuss running away. Uh-oh, fuck this, ready? Okay, let's get out of here. Why does the ship look like the blades are even, too, in this view? That's fine, I mean, that's how it should be, but in the thumbnail picture, they look very imbalanced. Like, one's way longer than the other two. I don't know. Anyways, final text. Deal physical damage to target enemy. Marauder and target ally recover 30% health and protection. Marauder and target non-tank ally gain stealth for 2 turns. If Marauder has Valor, this attack has plus 75% critical chance. If this attack scores a critical hit, all allies with Valor recover 20% health and protection. Doubled for Clone Trooper allies. Oh, there you go. How many Clone Trooper ships are there? There's a few, actually. Target lock. This attack has plus 75% critical chance. Alright. Marauder and target ally recover 30% health and protection. And then if the target had Valor, then they're getting another 20%. So they're getting either 50% or... I don't know how this works. If it's of their total health, they're getting 50%. Or if it's based on what they're currently at, then they'd get 30% of what they currently had plus a 20 of that new... You know, that's like compounding at that point. Unique one. Gonky. Okay. Final text. Marauder has plus 30% offense and protection. Whenever Marauder uses a special ability, it recovers 20% protection and gains 20% turn meter. That's cool. Too bad one of them is a cooldown of 8, but that's cool. Get a little healthy when you use your special. Plus 30% offense. I don't know what TIE Silencer has offhand, but I always think of TIE Silencer as a ship that hits pretty hard. That and Anakin's ship. So, hearing plus 30% offense kind of makes me think of them, and I'm like, ooh, maybe this hits a little hard. That's cool. Unique 2. Have we ever followed orders? Final text. Marauder has plus 15 speed. At the start of battle, Marauder gains Plan 99. Oh, okay, there it is. It just comes right away. Until the end of battle, which can't be copy dispelled or prevented. Whenever an ally loses Valor, they gain 5% defense stacking until the end of battle, doubled for Clone Trooper allies. That's pretty cool. So you want to spread... Yeah, I guess, you know, they were saying that you really want to spread Valor around to everybody. Now that you read this kit reveal and stuff, yeah, you do want to spread Valor to everyone. Because Valor gives them bonuses in the moment, and then when it expires, they get bonuses again. Like this, 5% defense stacking. Yeah, 5%'s a little, But if you get Valor often enough, and it gets dispelled enough, let's say you make it plus 30% defense. That's decent. That's a decent amount of extra defense. If the ally capital ship is destroyed, which is funny because when the Endurance came out, that wasn't a thing. But now with Radis and Profundity and the Executor, that is a thing nowadays. So anyways, Marauder gains the Bad Batch until the end of the battle, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. Whenever Marauder loses Plan 99, reset the cooldown of Tech Turn and gain a bonus turn. During this bonus turn, Marauder may only use Tech Turn, and the ability has 100% critical chance and critical damage. Hey, that's not bad though, take it. 100% crit chance, so you're getting a crit and 100% crit damage. So that just means it doubles though, right? Because normally a crit hit is 1.5, so this would just be double, so 2. Still, not bad. This is almost like Han. You know how you can when you start the battle with Han on your team, he shoots first, and he just does his basic. It's still decent. It hits decently. He goes twice. I'll take it. Just like this, you know? Okay, I can only use one move. Sure, it doesn't matter. Anyways, it says you gain the Bad Batch if the leader is destroyed. So, what the Bad Batch does is plus 50% defense and offense. Whenever this ship uses a special ability, call itself to assist. This ship can't be stunned and takes reduced damage from percent health effects. Okay, quite a few questions here. First off, it says plus 50% defense and offense. First off, that's pretty cool. But who does that apply to? Is that only to the Marauder, or does that apply to the whole entire team? Second, call yourself to assist. How does that happen? What does that mean? So, like, whenever you use a special ability, so you use your special ability, and then what? Right after you finish your special ability, you use your basic or something? How do you call yourself to assist? It's weird. Ship can't be stunned. That's pretty cool. And takes reduced damage from percent health effects. That's literally a GL feature. Every single GL, that's what's in their kit. It's part of the kit that says Galactic Legend. This character takes reduced percent health effects from... Anyways, Plan 99. They keep talking about this a lot. I thought we already learned about it, but anyways. Plus 50% defense and tenacity. The first time this ship would be defeated, it instead recovers 100% health and loses. Plan 99. First time it would be defeated. Okay, so it's one of those ships that has the revive thing. Kind of like Razor Crest. Every time you're going to kill Razor Crest, it comes back, and then you got to kill it a second time. So that's decent for annoying factor. Reinforcement. The cavalry has arrived. Final text. Marauder gains stealth for 2 turns. Inflict target enemy with target lock for 2 turns. Wow, that's pretty dumb. I can tell that this ship's going to be used like on the forefront. Why would you want this reinforcement? This is pointless. Ultra's throwing me off with this picture of Drogon now. For the longest time, it's been Rey, or somebody that had a Rey hairstyle. Didn't really look like Rey in the face, but now it says, please post kit reveals in arena and strategy subforum. Thanks. Well, that's where I found this one. So where was this originally posted? No. Oh, F you, Gold 4. Neat. I think we're missing a reinforcement ability, though. No, you're not. It's right there. It's just kind of worthless. Is this going to work as the current conquest? Example, I used the technology pack to get him off Gideon Dark Trooper R9. Guess what? Nothing happened. No one was summoned at the beginning of battle. This is lost too. Lame. What? Whatever. Okay, they're commenting to some comment that I didn't see, so let's just say. In adding a new Galactic Republic ship, we wanted to take time to improve the endurance to be more competitive in today's meta, especially after the well-received update that Mace Windu got. Thank you, Rambam, for asking about an endurance update mere seconds after learning about the Mace Windu one. Where was this posted? I never even saw that comment anywhere. Mace got an update. Yeah, Mace got an update. You got an update like 6 months ago or something. Where have you been? You know, when he went from 4 moves in his kit to 6, with 3 of those moves gaining Zetas, because he had 0 before, and he gained an Omicron. He also got an artwork update, so he looks more like Samuel L. Jackson's version of Mace rather than their generic Mace that they made for this game. But where have you been? How do you not know? Unless you're getting confused and you think that there was another update. There wasn't another update, there's just that one. If the ally ship is destroyed, Marauder gains the Bad Batch until the end of the battle, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. Does that mean just Executor and Radis, or does that include Profundity and Levi Ultimate as well? Obviously it means Profundity and Levi as well. I mean, I guess they're asking that because technically it's not destroying the ship. Actually, that is a good question. Never mind. I was going to say, it's not destroying it, but it's like destroying it because you lose control over it. You know, the Profundity just makes it so that your ship runs away to follow those ships. It's not destroyed, it's still flying. It's just not in the battle anymore. Same as Leviathan, they take over your ship. But then it's like, well, actually you do have a point, because it says destroyed. Since they're not destroyed, does that mean that these bonuses won't activate? You'd think they would, but who knows? I think this means the old one, the one that added Shadow Party and Territory Amian things. Mace used to suck in the before times. Yeah, Mace used to be complete trash. The only thing that was cool about him was he was ridiculously easy to get to gear 10. And, you know, I'm talking, this is like 2017. This was way before everything is now. There was no relics. I don't even think there was gear 12 yet during those days. I think during those days, gear 11 was the max gear. So to be able to, like, cruise to gear 10, no problem, was pretty awesome. But, yeah. Other than that, he was pretty trash. Especially considering that he's one of, like, the Grandmasters. Like, him and Yoda are actually almost on the same level. You know, everyone sees Yoda as, like, highly esteemed. Like, oh, Yoda, Jedi Master. He's the Master's Master. Well, Mace kind of is on that level, too. And so for him to be as trash as he was in this game was like a way to disrespect him. I mean, honestly, I still don't feel like Mace is that good. Like, he's never really a go-to for me. But the only problem is, I don't know if I just have that stigma because all these years when he sucked, I'm just used to thinking that way. Or what, but I don't know. When I use him, he is a little better. I mean, yeah, he's got like that mass assist move, and he does seem a touch better, but it's just not enough that's really making me like, whoa. Like, I would never sub out General Kenobi for him, you know what I mean? Where you should want to do that. I should want to be subbing out General Kenobi as my tank and using Mace instead, but he's just not that good. He is better, just still not where he should be. Things started coming back to me. It was his third rework or something like that. Yeah, technically, because I think he had a second rework that changed one of his moves. It changed the move, right? Yeah, he's always had 4 moves, and then he had one small rework before this major one that changed one of his moves, but it basically did nothing. He still absolutely sucked. It was a pointless rework. It was almost like CG was hoping they could be cheap and give us a rework and everyone would be happy, but since it was so worthless and garbage, everyone was like, what was the point of that? And so then they did this real rework, which people felt a lot better about. Now, is it because he's actually much better? No, I think the community just felt much better about it, though, because, I mean, it was a serious rework. Basically, like I said, he gained 2 moves, because he had 4 moves, now he's got 6. So he gained 2 moves to his moveset. One of his moves was completely reworked. Everything, basically whatever it used to be, was completely scratched, and they put something else in its place. So in a way, he gained 3 moves. Like, they had to think of 3 new moves to give him. But his overall moveset, he only gained 2, you know what I mean? But still, he got all that. He got the artwork update. He got 3 Zetas. He went from 0 to 3. And he got an Omicron. So when you look at it as a package deal like that, that's a lot. And I think that's the community was happy with that. Like, oh wow, you're putting some love into him. But at the end of the day, when you're actually using them, it's like, oh man, it still sucks. Why does this keep sliding around like that? It never happens. Now all of a sudden this wants to, duh! What's going on? It's annoying. Just sit still. Anyways, great. More long unit attack animations. What are up with these weird complaining people? There's been so many people in these forums recently that are just complaining. Sure, boost endurance by taking ships away from the negotiator, making it much worse. Doesn't sound like an improvement unless more ships are incoming. Yes, that's what I said in the very beginning. I don't know if it was in the beginning of this. It might have been in the developer's insights. I said it's kind of pointless to work on the endurance when we have the negotiator. Well, I said the General Kenobi ship because I couldn't think of the negotiator off the top of my head. But like that's what we're using for Galactic Republic. Nobody uses Mace for Galactic Republic. So yeah, that's all it's going to do now is if people start using Mace, you're going to take from General Kenobi's squad, which is dumb. Unless, like they said, we get more ships, because that's what they said, you know, this kit reveal said was, oh, yeah, we're going to bring this ship to lift your endurance. I mean, yeah, your endurance squads. And I was like, it's not going to lift anything with one ship. You need to bring like 3 or 4 ships if you want to do any kind of lifting. So, anyways, love it. Never had any use for endurance. Nice to get a new toy already at 7 stars. Mace deserves this. This praise is not reflective of my current Conquest feelings. Oh my word, everybody hating on Conquest. I get it. It's a problem, but geez. Where is the Valor causes target locked enemies to perform emergency hyperspace jumps bit in the kit? What? Is that a joke or what are you talking about? Timeout endurance was a strat years ago. Oh, timeout endurance was a strategy years ago. Really? I don't remember that. Read the room, CG. That's some other comment I haven't seen. Not the day to post this, given the mess this Conquest has become. Just makes me think more and more you don't give a shit what the player experience is, or whether a game we play to pass the time is fun as long as we spend. Yes, I mean, that is the CG model. They don't give a fuck at all. They don't care about the community comments. I mean, they seem to do a little better now. There was a period where they didn't care at all. Nobody was responding to anything. You could post on the forums, you could send them emails, you could anything. Nobody was responding. Like, it seemed strongly like the game was probably going to go out of business during those days. This was, what, 2018, 2019 that it was like this? And then they kind of had a revamp. That's when Doja Fett came in and things got better. Now we got this dickhead Tusken, which I'm not a fan of him, but, you know, he seems to be okay. He's pretty active in the community. But yeah, it was worse before. But yeah, that's really all it's about. CG only cares about money, which I get it. They're a business. And considering that they're just a stupid freemium mobile game, they've really done really well for themselves. So obviously they're going to want to try to keep that going. Keep getting them revenues going. Keep generating those profits. But at the same time, like, come on. You got to keep in mind, like, you're only a dumb freemium game. Yes, you're making tons of money, but you also have a lot of people, such as myself, who haven't put a single penny into this game. We play it as the freemium that it is. So you gotta find your happy medium balance, and CG doesn't. They just, money talks. We don't care about those other people. Fuck them. If they want special treatment, they'll pay us money too. And it's like, no, that's not how you should be. You're supposed to be like a good president who represents everybody and doesn't have any biases. Yeah, they might be part of Party A or Party B, and so a lot of their policies and stuff are going to align with that. But at the end of the day, we're all the citizens of the same country, and you're supposed to be representing us, so you need to be, you know, there for everyone. Likewise, we're all playing the same game that you make, CG, so you need to keep us all in mind, not just the ones giving you tons of money. As an additional side note, it's funny because this is something that Arnold said. He made a video talking about how he doesn't think things are going to get changed because he thinks this might be a thing that CG actually did on purpose. A lot of people thought that this was a result of them not testing before they launched the new Conquest, but Arnold thinks, no, this might be an actual new strategy that they're doing moving forward because they want to make more money. Conquest hasn't really been as profitable as they might have hoped for. So now they think if they make it harder, then people are going to want to pay more money either for, you know, spending crystals and stuff on the energy, maybe buying the Conquest Pass to get any bonuses that are in there, you know, spending more to get their characters a little more beefed up. So, yeah. So anyways, he said, and that's probably what they'll do is they'll put some kind of post in the forums about a new character or something later in the day, which isn't going to be a good look. And it's funny because that's exactly what they did. They posted a new ship, they posted an endurance update, and they posted a Q&A with the new Moff Gideon. And it's like, okay, wow, way to be out of touch. And then this guy's calling out too, which was funny. Anyways, this whole comment here, massive tangent that I just went on. Ultra said, buddy, keep your feedback on the other threads that are about the Conquest feedback. Don't post off-topic stuff. I 100% agree with you, Ultra. People need to stop doing that. There's been a lot complaining about Conquest here, and I keep making fun of it because I'm like, okay, we get it that you're frustrated, but that's not what this is. Post on the actual forums. Make your own new post on the forums, or comment on other posts about this on the forums. Don't come to a kit reveal and complain. It's not the right area. But still, I went on that big tangent because I feel you. I understand where you're coming from. Actually, this is exactly what reading the room looks like. No, it's not. You're an idiot. Well, reading the room poorly, perhaps. Yeah, there you go. Like, reading it backwards. This always happens when a major F-up happens. Drop something people have wanted for a while and brush the issues aside. Lol, it's true. They probably have a few tuned ships already created and waiting for situations just like this. That is actually pretty true. A lot of times they've done things like, some kind of screw-up happens, and then they drop, like, a solid kit update. And it's like, oh, okay, so you think this is just going to be like, oh, everyone's just going to be blinded. Oh, my God, this new shiny character. Well, not really new, but you know what I mean. They're newly shined up. Hey, look, a distraction. Yep, just like the government. This is dope. Was undersizing negotiator anyways, so tended to have 5s, Rex, and Sergeant left over. Will be cool to get this chase going when it drops. Nice. How about you go fix Conquest now, please? This will probably beat Leviathan as well. I'd hope not. That would kind of suck. These massive requirements for Leviathan, 2 Conquest characters and 2 Relic 9 characters, and an Endurance is going to beat it? Hopefully not. Omg. Oh my god. Kenobi Barris meta has returned. What? What are you talking about? Kenobi Barris meta? What does that have to do with anything? It has nothing to do with the ship. That has nothing to do with the ship. Well, when I said ship, I meant Endurance, but it also has nothing to do with this Marauder ship. Like, what are you talking about? Kenobi Barris? Are you just, like, playing the game and you're, like, a newer player and that's what you're experiencing right now? So you thought you should comment about that here where that has no relevancy to anything? Like, what? I don't know. Anyways, looks like that's all we got now. I mean, technically there's more. There's page 2 of the community comments, but I never go to page 2. I don't care that much. So yeah, kit reveal for the Marauder seems decent enough. It's kind of weird that it's going under Endurance. Maybe you could probably, Valor, I was gonna say, maybe you can just sneak it under a Negotiator anyways, and it'll work better there. But the Valor, you do need that Valor, and I don't think Negotiator does Valor. But yeah, thanks for checking this out, and until next time, I said see ya.